Military moves to topple Mnangagwa inside Zimbabwe's shifting power game. In the grand halls of political maneuvering, few nations rival Zimbabwe when it comes to intrigue, power shifts, and calculated silence that speaks volumes. The heart of Southern Africa finds itself once again in a familiar storm, where whispers grow louder, boots echo in the corridors of power, and the balance teeters on a sharp edge. The name at the center of it all: President Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Before we get deeper into the details of this unfolding story, make sure to subscribe to my channel for exclusive insights, real-time political updates, and sharp analysis from within Zimbabwe and beyond. Stay locked in, because what we're about to uncover is not only riveting, it could change Zimbabwe's future. Recent developments point to a rising tide of dissatisfaction within the military ranks, those same forces that once helped usher Mnangagwa into power in 2017. Now, signs indicate that a similar tide may be turning against him. A subtle but strong wave of internal military realignments, senior reshuffles, and intelligence reactivation exercises are sparking conversations among insiders who claim a plot, well coordinated and already in motion, is underway to unseat the long-serving leader. Reports coming out of Harare and Bulawayo hint at high-level meetings between retired military generals and active commanders who once stood behind Mnangagwa during Operation Restore Legacy. Sources suggest that what once was loyalty has now turned into calculated distance. These seasoned figures of the Liberation War are said to be discontented with how Mnangagwa has handled economic reforms, appointments, and the growing influence of business tycoons like Kuda Tagwariai in national politics. The tension between state authority and military loyalty is reaching a boiling point. Adding more fuel to the speculation are unusual deployments and training drills conducted at bases like Inkomo and Zimbabwe. While the official line speaks of routine exercises, observers point out that the coordination and presence of key commanders betray a deeper motive. Intelligence briefings allegedly indicate surveillance of senior political figures close to Mnangagwa and a clampdown on perceived informers within the military. When a sitting president begins to question the loyalty of his own protective machinery, history tells us that the sands of power are shifting beneath his feet. Meanwhile, Vice President Constantino Chiwenga's camp remains silent, but silence, in this political context, often screams louder than words. Analysts have noticed a strategic repositioning of Chiwenga's allies in government and key ministries, including the reactivation of former loyalists in the police and central intelligence. Whether this points to an open coup or a soft push toward retirement for Mnangagwa remains uncertain, but the message is clear: the center is struggling to hold. The people of Zimbabwe, fatigued by economic woes, inflation, and policy inconsistency, are watching closely. The military, once hailed as the guardian of the republic, now appears to be reassessing its own legacy under Mnangagwa's continued rule. Public confidence is low, trust is fragile, and behind closed doors, loyalties are being redrawn. In this atmosphere of uncertainty, one must ask, is Zimbabwe heading for another transition of power led by the same generals who brought the last one? Or will this be an entirely new chapter, shaped by a younger generation of commanders seeking change? Either way, the signs are impossible to ignore. Before we wrap up this thrilling political saga, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to stay ahead of the curve with all the latest developments in Zimbabwe's corridors of power. Your support ensures you never miss a single twist in this ever-evolving story. As the night falls over Harare and the soldiers return to their barracks, one question lingers in the air like a distant drumbeat: how close are we to the next storm? Stay tuned, stay informed, and keep your eyes open. The story is far from over.